Hey friends, and welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new here. In this video, we're going to talk about the 10 things you should know before making the move here to Utah.
So stay tuned because we're gonna give you all the things you need to know about living in Utah if you're thinking about making a move here to the Beehive State. Here are 10 things to know before making the move here to Utah.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in northern Utah, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in northern Utah.
So we are Sloane and Kim Petersen with the Petersen Group, and we've been in the real estate business for 10 years, and every day we help people just like you looking to buy, sell, or invest into northern Utah, and we absolutely do love it. Whether you're moving in 90 days or 9 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below so we can help you make that smooth transition to northern Utah.
So Utah is home to 5 national parks. Now, if you didn't know, we're actually really lucky. There are many states who only have 1 national park, or even some states that have no national parks in their state. So we are extremely lucky to be home to 5 of the most beautiful national parks in the country. Of course, we've got Zion, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, and Arches. Now, one of the truly special things about our national parks is that they are in close proximity to each other. So if you are taking a trip to see one, then it's a good idea to spend some time in each of them. By far the most popular park is Zion, and one of its most famous features is the awe-inspiring Zion Canyon, characterized by its towering red rock walls that rise dramatically on either side of the Virgin River. The park offers numerous hiking opportunities, with the Angel's Landing Trail being a standout, providing a challenging but rewarding ascent to a stunning viewpoint. The Narrows is another iconic experience in Zion, where visitors can hike through the narrowest section of Zion Canyon, often wading through the river. Emerald Pools offers a serene and picturesque setting with waterfalls and lush vegetation. Hidden Canyon and Observation Point are other fantastic hikes that provide panoramic views of the park. Zion is also known for its diverse wildlife, including bighorn sheep and mule deer. I actually have only ever done the Emerald Pools, which I'm embarrassed to admit because obviously we live so close. I do want to take advantage of more of our national parks, but Sloane, you've pretty much done everything at Zion, right? Like, I know you've done the Narrows. I think you've even done Angel Landing.
All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is going to be Utah's great economy, and they have a strong job market in general. So now we've talked about this as a pro in many of our other videos, but Utah really has a strong economy and a job market, making it a very great place to move. With a booming tech scene and a strong healthcare industry and some really cool sweet outdoor tourism and sports, the Utah economy is super diverse in options really for everyone. The state consistently maintains a low unemployment rate while nurturing substantial job growth. The emergence of prominent tech firms and thriving entrepreneurial ecosystems has really just cultivated Utah's reputation as the Silicon Slopes. And if you haven't heard of that, it's basically like another tech boom that's happening in northern Utah. So Utah's steadfast commitment to educational and workforce development initiatives does ensure a steady supply of well-prepared labor. This does reinforce a strong economic foundation and does magnetize enterprises and search for that proficient workforce. This does obviously help with a strong economic stability and creates an abundant amount of employment opportunities, which renders Utah an enticing hub for both job seekers and also business ventures.
Okay, and so the next thing is the vibrant city life. Let's talk about Salt Lake City and how much it's actually grown and changed over the last decade. With a thriving music scene featuring top-notch venues and local talent, a diverse culinary landscape that's a foodie's dream, and a craft beer scene to boot, you won't go hungry or bored. Plus, the breathtaking Wasatch Mountains offer year-round outdoor adventures, from skiing in the winter to hiking and biking in the summer. And don't forget the friendly, laid-back vibe that makes you feel right at home. Every year, they are building more downtown living high-rises, and local indie shops are cropping up at every corner. Seriously, since I lived there in college, it has actually become a city when you think of the term city, and I don't think anyone would be disappointed if they were looking for that city life vibe when they moved to Salt Lake.
So we talked about this a little bit in some of our other videos, but Utah is actually a world-renowned travel hub. Utah, the somewhat unlikely travel connector of the West Coast, has quietly become the linchpin of adventure for wanderers far and wide. Not only do we have an international airport, but the proximity of the airport really can't be beat when you're traveling. Positioned right in the middle of it all is Utah's unique geography and vibrant culture really makes it the perfect launching pad for exploration. Whether you're road tripping from the sun-soaked beaches of California to the rugged peaks of the Rockies, or just making a pit stop on your way to the desert's delights of Arizona, Utah does really have your back. With its major airports, its well-maintained highways, and welcoming communities, Utah makes travel connections as smooth as fresh powder on the ski slopes. So next time you're crisscrossing the West Coast, remember that Utah is the unsung hero, helping you make those epic journeys and unforgettable memories.
Okay, so the Sundance Film Festival. Yes, Utah is home to the popular film festival, and if you take a trip up to Park City during the film festival, it's almost guaranteed that you'll run into a movie star or two. Like I mentioned, the Sundance Film Festival is an annual event held in Park City that serves as one of the most prestigious platforms for independent filmmakers to showcase their work. Founded by actor and director Robert Redford in 1978, the festival has grown to become a vital hub for emerging talent and groundbreaking cinema. Sundance features a diverse array of films from documentaries to narrative features and has a reputation for launching the careers of many renowned filmmakers. It also emphasizes innovation in storytelling and often highlights socially relevant and thought-provoking themes. Beyond screenings, Sundance offers a unique opportunity for artists and industry professionals to network and collaborate, making it a vital event in the world of independent cinema.
Okay, and something that we definitely have to talk about before you make the move to Utah is, of course, real estate. So let's talk about Utah's increasing home values in a whole. So Utah's real estate market has witnessed a significant surge in home values in the recent years, making it one of the hottest markets in the United States. The state's stunning natural landscapes, a strong job market, and a growth tech industry have also contributed to this remarkable growth. Cities like Salt Lake City, Provo, and Ogden have seen a particularly sharp increase in home prices, attracting both local and out-of-state buyers. As demand continues to outpace supply, bidding wars have become increasingly common, further driving up our property values. While this trend does seem to be a surge and a positive for homeowners, it has also raised concerns about the housing affordability for many of our local residents. Nevertheless, Utah's robust economy and quality of life do continue to make it an attractive destination for those that do seek a place to call home. For investors looking to purchase in a place where they can actually see equity gains, Utah is still really a great place to invest.
So another thing to think about if you are thinking of moving to Utah is the retirement tax considerations. Now, Utah's a beautiful place to retire, but like anything else, it's making sure you know what the retirement tax is. So here's the scoop. Utah's pretty friendly when it comes to retirement taxes. They don't tax Social Security benefits, and if you're 65 or older, you get a generous exemption on your other retirement income. Plus, the state income tax rate is relatively low, so you'll have some extra dough to spend on those hiking boots or maybe even a fancy new set of golf clubs. Just remember though, no tax situation is entirely painless, so it's always a good idea to consult with a tax professional to make sure you're sailing smoothly into your golden years in the Beehive State.
Alright, so let's talk about Utah being a flat tax state. Utah's flat income tax rate of 4.95% is straightforward, but it is a shift if you're coming from a state where there is no income taxes. The balance is our low property taxes and average sales taxes. Utah's property taxes are known for really their relative affordability when compared to some of our other West Coast neighbors. The state's tax rates are generally lower, making it a more budget-friendly option for homeowners. Utah's approach to property taxes is relatively straightforward, and it doesn't involve a lot of excessive burdens on our residents. Our business taxes in the state are also much better than a lot of our surrounding neighbors, which is another big reason businesses do love to call Utah home.
Okay, this one should be obvious, but in case it's not, our winter sports here in Utah are out of this world. Utah's famous greatest snow on earth lives up to its reputation thanks to the perfect combination of dry, fluffy powder and abundant snowfall. With resorts like Park City, Deer Valley, and Snowbird, winter enthusiasts can enjoy exceptional skiing and snowboarding experiences. Beyond downhill skiing, Utah offers a variety of winter activities, from snowshoeing and snowmobiling to ice skating and bobsledding. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or a beginner, Utah's Winter Wonderland provides an unforgettable playground for all who seek adventure in the snow. Even if you don't like outdoor winter sports, heading up to the ski resorts and just hanging out in the beautiful lobbies and restaurants is a great way to spend a beautiful winter day.
All right, next one I really want to talk about is our unique local food scene. So Utah does boast a distinctive culinary landscape that does reflect its diverse cultural influences and our national resources. One standout feature of our local cuisine is going to be the prominence of fry sauce. So another iconic dish that we have here in Utah is what we call funeral potatoes. So it's a hearty casserole. It's made with hash browns, cheese, sour cream, and a crunchy cornflake topping. It's typically served at gatherings and potlucks. And while additionally the state's proximity to the Great Salt Lake has given rise to the production of gourmet salts, including the renowned Utah Redmond Real Salt, is valued for its purity and its unique mineral-rich flavors. The Beehive State's culinary traditions beautifully blend comfort food with regional ingredients, which creates a flavor profile that's really uniquely Utahn. Not only that, but Utah has truly become a melting pot for restaurants from all over the nations and cultures taking root in the state and bringing Utahns flavor and flair from all over the world. No matter what kind of food you like, you're most likely going to be able to find in Utah.
All right, guys, that wraps up our top 10 things you should know before moving here to Utah. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Picking where you'll call home is an important decision, and we would love to help you make that smooth transition to the northern Utah area. If you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we would love to help you out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. And until next time, we are keeping it real. Estate.